Welcome everybody to Inspiration Tube channel. Our channel is your way for motivation, inspiration, and success. Remember, you can make
all about happily ever after, 100 inspiring quotes on love and marriage. Whether you're planning your wedding vows, writing a marriage toast, trying to come up with a happy anniversary Instagram caption, or just daydreaming about someone special, these 100 marriage quotes on love and wedding from poets, artists and philosophers are sure to inspire. 100 inspiring quotes on love and marriage. 1. Where there is love there is life. Mahatma Gandhi. 2. To be fully seen by somebody, then, and be loved anyhow. This is a human offering that can border on miraculous. Elizabeth Gilbert. 3. If I get married, I want to be very married. Audrey Hepburn. 4. I love you without knowing how, or when, or from where. I love you simply, without problems or pride. I love you in this way because I do not know any other way of loving but this, in which there is no I or you, so intimate that your hand upon my chest is my hand, so intimate then when I fall asleep your eyes close. Pablo Neruda, 100 Love Sonnets. 5. You know you're in love when you can't fall asleep because reality is finally better than your dreams. Dr. Seuss. 6. Love recognizes no barriers. It jumps hurdles, leaps fences, penetrates walls to arrive at its destination full of hope. Maya Angelou. 7. A successful marriage requires falling in love many times, always with the same person. Mignon McLaughlin. 8. I am nothing special, of this I am sure. I am a common man with common thoughts and I've led a common life. There are no monuments dedicated to me and my name will soon be forgotten, but I've loved another with all my heart and soul, and to me, this has always been enough. Nicholas Sparks, The Notebook. 9. If I had a flower for every time thought of you, I could walk through my garden forever. Alfred Tennyson. 10. Being deeply loved by someone gives you strength, while loving someone deeply gives you courage. Lao Tzu. 11. We're all a little weird. And life is a little weird. And when we find someone whose weirdness is compatible with ours, we join up with them and fall into mutually satisfying weirdness and call it love. True love. Robert Fulghum, True Love. 12. Love is like a beautiful flower which I may not touch, but whose fragrance makes the garden a place of delight just the same. Helen Keller. 13. What greater thing is there for two human souls, than to feel that they are joined for life, to strengthen each other in all labor, to rest on each other in all sorrow, to minister to each other in silent unspeakable memories at the moment of the last parting. George Eliot. 14. We loved with a love that was more than love. Edgar Allan Poe. 15. Every heart sings a song, incomplete, until another heart whispers back. Those who wish to sing always find a song. At the touch of a lover, everyone becomes a poet. Plato. 16. When you realize you want to spend the rest of your life with somebody, you want the rest of your life to start as soon as possible. When Harry Met Sally. 17. I'm selfish, impatient and a little insecure. I make mistakes, I am out of control and at times hard to handle. But if you can't handle me at my worst, then you sure as hell don't deserve me at my best. Marilyn Monroe. 18. Love doesn't just sit there, like a stone, it has to be made, like bread, remade all the time, made new. Ursula K. Le Guin, The Lathe of Heaven. 19. Let there be spaces in your togetherness, and let the winds of the heavens dance between you. Love one another but make not a bond of love, let it be rather a moving sea between the shores of your souls. Khalil Gibran, The Prophet. 20. What is love? I have met in the streets a very poor young man who was in love. His hat was old, his coat worn, the water passed through his shoes and the stars through his soul. Victor Hugo. 21. When I saw you I fell in love, and you smiled because you knew. Arrigo Boito. 22. Who, being loved, is poor. Oscar Wilde. 23. A great marriage is not when the perfect couple comes together. It is when an imperfect couple learns to enjoy their differences. Dave Meurer. 24. There is no more lovely, friendly, and charming relationship, communion or company than a good marriage. Martin Luther. 25. There is no remedy for love but to love more. Henry David Thoreau. 26. Love at first sight is easy to understand, it's when two people have been looking at each other for a lifetime that it becomes a miracle. Sam Levinson. 27. When marrying, ask yourself this question: do you believe that you will be able to converse well with this person into your old age? Everything else in marriage is transitory. Friedrich Nietzsche. 28. A happy marriage is a long conversation which always seems too short. Andre Marat. 29. One word frees us of all the weight and pain of life, that word is love. Sophocles. 30. The heart has its reasons which reason knows not. Blaise Pascal. 31. Nothing takes the taste out of peanut butter quite like unrequited love. Charles M. Schulz. 32. Trust your heart if the seas catch fire, live by love though the stars walk backward. E. E. Cummings. 33. This is what we call love. When you are loved, you can do anything in creation. When you are loved, there's no need at all to understand what's happening, because everything happens within you. Paulo Coelho, The Alchemist. 34. People are weird. When we find someone with weirdness that is compatible with ours, we team up and call it love. Dr. Seuss. 35. The secret of a happy marriage is finding the right person. You know they're right if you love to be with them all the time. Julia Child. 36. The best love is the kind that awakens the soul and makes us reach for more, that plants a fire in our hearts and brings peace to our minds. Nicholas Sparks, The Notebook. 37. When you trip over love, it is easy to get up. But when you fall in love, it is impossible to stand again. Albert Einstein. 38. Romance is the glamour which turns the dust of everyday life into a golden haze. Eleanor Glenn. 39. Once upon a time there was a boy who loved a girl, and her laughter was a question he wanted to spend his whole life answering. Nicole Krauss, The History of Love. 40. Love has nothing to do with what you are expecting to get, only with what you are expecting to give, which is everything. Katharine Hepburn, Me, Stories of My Life. 41. When we are in love, we open to all that life has to offer with passion, excitement, and acceptance. John Lennon. 42. I don't want the heavens or the shooting stars. I don't want gemstones or gold. I have those things already. I want a steady hand, a kind soul. Shauna Abe. 43. Never love anyone who treats you like you're ordinary. Oscar Wilde. 44. Doubt thou the stars are fire, doubt that the sun doth move, doubt truth to be a liar, but never doubt I love. William Shakespeare. 45. They say a person needs just 3 things to be truly happy in this world: someone to love, something to do, and something to hope for. Tom Bodett. 46. Out beyond ideas of wrongdoing and right doing there is a field. I'll meet you there. When the soul lies down in that grass the world is too full to talk about. Rumi. 47. Love does not consist of gazing at each other, but in looking outward together in the same direction. Antoine de Saint-Exupéry, Airman's Odyssey. 48. The real act of marriage takes place in the heart, not in the ballroom or church or synagogue. It's a choice you make not just on your wedding day, but over and over again, and that choice is reflected in the way you treat your husband or wife. Barbara de Angelis. 49. To love and be loved is to feel the sun from both sides. David Viscott. 50. We can do no great things, only small things with great love. Mother Teresa. 51. Love doesn't make the world go round, love is what makes the ride worthwhile. Elizabeth Browning. 52. Love is that condition in which the happiness of another person is essential to your own. Robert Heinlein. 53. Love those who love you. Voltaire. 54. In dreams and in love there are no impossibilities. Jean Sarnay. 55. The bride and groom may their joys be as bright as the morning, and their sorrows but shadows that fade in the sunlight of love. Minna Thomas Antrim, A Book of Toasts. 56. I love thee to the depth and breadth and height my soul can reach. Elizabeth Browning. 57. Love looks not with the eyes, but with the mind. William Shakespeare. 58. The highest happiness on earth is marriage. William Lyon Phelps. 59. Whatever our souls are made of, his and mine are the same. Emily Bronte. 60. Come, let's be a comfortable couple and take care of each other. How glad we shall be, that we have somebody we are fond of always, to talk to and sit with. Charles Dickens. 61. We need a witness to our lives. There's a billion people on the planet. I mean, what does any one life really mean? But in a marriage, you're promising to care about everything. The good things, the bad things, the terrible things, the mundane things. All of it, all of the time, every day. You're saying, your life will not go unnoticed because I will notice it. Your life will not go unwitnessed because I will be your witness. Shall we dance? 62. Grow old with me. The best is yet to be. Robert Browning. 63. Think not because you are now wed, that all your courtship's at an end. Antonio Hurtado de Mendoza. 64. Happiness is anyone and anything at all, that's loved by you. You're a good man, Charlie Brown. 65. I love being married. It's so great to find that one special person you want to annoy for the rest of your life. Rita Rudner. 66. The minute I heard my first love story I started looking for you, not knowing how blind that was. Lovers don't finally meet somewhere. They're in each other all along. All, everything that I understand only because I love. Leo Tolstoy, War and Peace. 68. What we have once enjoyed we can never lose. All that we love deeply becomes a part of us. Helen Keller. 69. And think not that you can direct the course of love, for love, if it finds you worthy, directs your course. Khalil Gibran, The Prophet. 70. Tell me who admires you and loves you, and I will tell you who you are. Charles Augustin Sainte-Beuve. 71. Love must be as much a light, as it is a flame. Henry David Thoreau. 72. I would rather share one lifetime with you than face all the ages of this world alone. Arwen, The Fellowship of the Ring. 73. In all the world, there is no heart for me like yours. In all the world, there is no love for you like mine. Maya Angelou. 74. I love you not only for what you are, but for what I am when I'm with you. I love you not only for what you have made of yourself, but for what you are making of me. Roy Croft. 75. Love is like a friendship caught on fire. In the beginning a flame, very pretty, often hot and fierce, but still only light and flickering. As love grows older, our hearts mature and our love becomes as coals, deep burning and unquenchable. 76. You are the finest, loveliest, tenderest, and most beautiful person I have ever known, and even that is an understatement. F. Scott Fitzgerald. 77. To get the full value of joy you must have someone to divide it with. Mark Twain. 78. Love is friendship that has caught fire. It is quiet understanding, mutual confidence, sharing and forgiving. It is loyalty through good and bad times. It settles for less than perfection and makes allowances for human weaknesses. Ann Landers. 79. You don't love someone for their looks, or their clothes or for their fancy car, but because they sing a song only you can hear. Oscar Wilde. 80. In vain I have struggled. It will not do. My feelings will not be repressed. You must allow me to tell you how ardently I admire and love you. Fitzwilliam Darcy, Pride and Prejudice. 81. Love me when I least deserve it, because that's when I really need it. Swedish proverb. 82. Love is a temporary madness. It erupts like volcanoes and then subsides. And when it subsides, you have to make a decision. You have to work out whether your roots have so entwined together that it is inconceivable that you should ever part. Louis de Bernier, Captain Corelli's Mandolin. 83. Any man who can drive safely while kissing a pretty girl is simply not giving the kiss the attention it deserves. Albert Einstein. 84. My most brilliant achievement was my ability to be able to persuade my wife to marry me. Winston Churchill. 85. There is never a time or place for true love. It happens accidentally, in a heartbeat, in a single flashing, throbbing moment. Sarah Dessen, The Truth About Forever. 86. If all else perished and he remained, I should still continue to be, and if all else remained, and he were annihilated, the universe would turn to a mighty stranger. Emily Bronte, Wuthering Heights. 87. Love is a smoke made with the fume of sighs. William Shakespeare. 88. You don't love someone because they're perfect, you love them in spite of the fact that they're not. Jodi Picoult. 89. Love insists the loved loves back. Dante Alighieri. 90. Love is a joint experience between two persons, but the fact that it is a joint experience does not mean that it is a similar experience to the two people involved. Carson McCullers, Ballad of the Side Cafe and Other Stories. 91. If you love a flower, don't pick it up. Because if you pick it up, it dies and it ceases to be what you love. So if you love a flower, let it be. Love is not about possession. It is about appreciation. Osho. 92. Ami. Love cannot be cured by herbs. Ovid. 93. One is very crazy when in love. Sigmund Freud. 94. Love is a friendship set to music. Joseph Campbell. 95. You know you are in love when the two of you can go grocery shopping together. Woody Harrelson. 96. Love is of all passions the strongest, for it attacks simultaneously the head, the heart and the senses. Lao Tzu. 97. Lots of people want to ride with you in the limo, but what you want is someone who will take the bus with you when the limo breaks down. Oprah Winfrey. 98. Life without love is like a tree without blossoms or fruit. Khalil Gibran. 99. Absence diminishes small loves and increases great ones, as the wind blows out the candle and fans the bonfire. François de la Rochefoucauld. 100. A marriage doesn't have to be perfect, but you can be perfect for each other. Jessica Simpson.
Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more videos. Remember, you have the choice.